Alright, let's go ahead and verify the challenge. So as you can see, my two systems have been joined to the Centrify zone in Active Directory. The first set of tests that we're going to do is in Unix or in Linux. In this particular case, what we're going to do is take a look at the user. So if I do an AD query users, you will see that I have j.peterman there. So j.peterman is the only person in the zone, therefore is the only person who can log in. This meets the requirement right away for deny all. If I want to go ahead and log in as George, he won't be able to log in. The user doesn't have a profile. Let's go ahead and log in as j.peterman. And there you go. We have a connection here. The user is able to log in. So let's take a look at what the user can do. DZ info. So we defined elevate to MySQL, service control Apache, edit the Apache file. So let's go ahead. DZ do systemctl, and let's do a stop HTTPD service. And we're getting the lecture. And if I take a look at systemctl and grep HTTPD, the service should be stopped. So let's go ahead and start it. So notice that the user is able to do all these functions without having to know the root password. Same thing for DZ do vi etc http d and then conf httpd.conf. If I wanted to add a line, I don't know, O and a pound, I'm going to be able to do it just as if I was root. So this verifies that not only that from a Unix perspective, only the right person can log in, but the person who can log in only have things related to their job. Let's verify now that this user can't log in through the console because we defined this through SSH. So let's go ahead and j.peterman. And as you can see, the user can't log in through the console. This is great because now we make sure that the developer can only access the PCI system through SSH. Let's now go to Windows. So on Windows, we defined SQL Server Management, iisreset, and service control. So we're going to do an RDP connection. And let's verify. Okay, seems that our user is able to log in through RDP. Let's verify if the user is able to log in locally, which it shouldn't because we defined that only through RDP. So let's do a Control-Delete here and switch users. Let's see if we can retake that session. There you go. The user can't log in through the station, in this case through the console. Another thing that we need to do is try and log in as Jerry. Jerry is a domain administrator. So, but this is a PCI system. So again, deny all, even trusted people. There you go. Jerry, who's a domain administrator, can't log in. Let's go and take a look at the rights of the user. So what did we define? We defined services, iisreset, and SQL Server Management. So if I run iisreset, I'm going to just drag it here so you can see it, the output of it. User can't run it because only administrators shall do that. The user is not a local administrator. I'm going to run it with the Centrify agent, direct authorized for Windows. And in here, you will see that I'm able to do it. Services. So if I open it normally, and let's just say I want to stop, I don't know, the event log. Notice that none of them are enabled for me. If I run it as the role that I'm supposed to run it as, and if I go over here, notice that now it's available for me to be able to stop it, but I'm not going to do it. Finally, SQL Server Management. My test was there was a login in there that I could not delete because this is a SQL Server installed with integrated authentication, and local administrators have access to do those things in there. So if I want to go and delete this as myself, I'm going to get access denied because I don't have the right to do it. All I need to do to overcome that is just run it as a role with the Centrify agent for Windows. And now I should be able to do it. So that's the idea. The idea is to be able to enforce with the PCI challenge the least access, least privilege, deny all, and as you can see, we were able to do it in less than 10 minutes across platforms. This is power. Anyway, I hope this works for you guys. And again, take a look at Active Directory, Centrify Standard Edition, and conquer requirement 7 of the PCI DSS requirements.